Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Train Sim World 6. Today we're up at Crewe with this Avanti West Coast Pendolino. We're going to be operating a service down towards London Euston. Now if I press T here we should be able to see the stopping pattern. This is 9 Mike 48 Glasgow Central to London Euston. We're going to be leaving Crewe at 9:01, so we've got a little bit of time here actually. Oh, it's East Midlands coming in there. We're going to be calling at Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley and Birmingham New Street. We're due into Birmingham at 10:03, so it's just over 1 hour in total. So what I'm going to do first of all is get out of the Pendolino and flipping heck, look at that, how much. I still can never believe it. I mean, obviously we're at the London end, so this is the, you've got the kitchen here. I love the sound effects you've got going on. Excuse me. Next stop, Glasgow Central. Quite possibly not there. Yeah, that's not 100% right, is it? But look at all that Pendolino that's sort of not used. Oh wow! It's a fast one. I do like seeing the fast ones coming through at Crewe. What's this going on? Is that for me? Model APT's boxed. Oh, I see. Oh yes, it's like a. Yeah, I love that. It's like Hornby, but not Hornby, because that would involve licensing. Yeah, okie dokie. I mean, it's something different. Look at that. I mean, we've got the branding patch as well for London North Western. So the liveries are all on, which is excellent. I do think it just makes it that little bit better. The sort of other liveries, sort of that they tried to do because they couldn't get the licensing, it's a bit naff. But obviously it does mean that we can, we can have it that little bit more realistic. And I do find that I enjoy it more since we've got the branding patch, because it's just, you want it to be realistic, don't you? Let's have a look down here, see if there's anything. I'm not going to lie to you, I am distraught over the fact that there's no cannons to fire on this. I think it's they're really missing out on the lack of cannons. What have we got down here? Is there anything at all? I mean, it'd be silly if they didn't put something down here. We can open. I like the fact we can open those. And I can hear a 350. Can't flipping well see one. It's not on here, is it? No. No idea. Right, there must be something down this end of the platform. Surely? No, we don't want to give up control. Ah! There we go. So the model APTs, are they just at Crewe? Because I've not seen any of these on the network at all. They're just sort of left around Crewe. It's a bit of a silly thing to... Oh, there's a 323 that's just arrived. Hello! Excuse me. Yeah, I'm in this video. It's the first video we've done in a couple of days now. I've not been very well, as you can probably hear from the voice. Yeah, I've had man flu. And I've been laying in bed feeling very sorry for myself. So yeah, that's why there's been a little bit of a lack of content over the last few days. However, I feel like I'm on the mend. I'm slowly getting there. Right, we'll do the defib while we're here. There we go. What's that? That's not for me. I find this platform very odd. There's a lot that goes on in this station that I find very odd. Oh, I can hear the 350. Oh, it's there. It's there. It's the other side. Hello. That'll be the one that came in. Right, we'll go down and get ready for departure. One thing I have noticed on this route, I don't know if you've noticed it as well, like the other route, the signal will always clear. Right, hang on, does that shut behind us? Will it shut on its own? That's good. I remember the days when these doors didn't used to shut on their own. Right, here we go, sit in the driver's seat. We're all good. Where's my DRA? That should be, there we go, that should be on. I think as well, this is the first time that I've actually driven the Pendolino on this, on Train Sim World 6, isn't it? On this route. Exciting. Exciting stuff. I like that, that's a nice little detail. This train consists of 11 vehicles. It's fitted with selective door opening equipment, which applies automatically at the following locations: Coventry, Haymarket, Rugby, and Wilmslow. And we're stopping at none of them. Do you know, excuse me, I've got the flipping hiccups now. I did not know that that it didn't fit at Wilmslow. I mean, to be fair, the only one that I knew was Haymarket. Because many years ago I used to work trains up to Haymarket, and yeah, They wouldn't fit there. So that was the only one that I knew. I didn't know about Coventry, Wilmslow or Rugby. That sounds like the London North Western next door. It is one thing I'm really disappointed that they didn't include the. I mean, I know. I said I'm disappointed, but it would be nice if they added on the Stoke-on-Trent loop, because obviously you've got these trains here from Crewe which go to Stafford and Birmingham, but you can only drive the Crewe services as far as Stafford. From Birmingham, you have to give up control, which is what I did earlier. Well, it's what I did on one of the first videos. But yeah, it would be nice if they added that in. It's something that doesn't really seem to happen for Train Sim. I was looking at on the bus. So obviously you've got the Berlin map, which keeps getting additional things added. You've got the Hamburg DLC, which is keeping, they're adding new routes to that. So even if you bought it, you can still have new routes. Right, here we go. Green signal. DRA off. Train manager can shut the doors. Flipping heck, we're going to be racing a... Right, there we go. And we're losing. Off we go. Tilt not available. Why is it not available? I didn't realise I'd already done the isolating. Or unisolating. Right, off we go. Full steam ahead. Next stop, Wolverhampton. Oh, so we don't even stop at Stafford. Wow, we've literally got half an hour of driving. That's quite exciting. Get up to 125 mile an hour though. Excuse me. The 350 there, we're racing it out. First class. Give him a little wave. Can we open this window? Ah! Lovely. Right, let's look at where we're going. Come on. We'll sort of... There we go. Shut that window. There's a hell of a draft coming in. Right, there we go. Full steam ahead. I mean, he's off anyway, isn't he, round there? So we're up to 80 miles an hour. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit of traffic on this. I hope that it's going to look fantastic. I like the... I like this, the passenger door thing, where you sort of have to... I mean, I don't want to click it because the brakes will probably come on knowing this, but I like how you have to uncover them to... Although you don't on this side. Eh? Or do I they'd have the little flippy things on this side and not the other side? That seems a bit odd. Is it because these are sort of in your eye line, you might accidentally press them while you're going for, I don't know, the DRA? Maybe. Right, 110 miles an hour. That East Midlands is always parked there on the left, isn't it? Always. Pause for doors. Right, off we go. We'll have that so that we can see our speedo. I find it very strange that, that these stop at Sandwell and Dudley. There must be a reasoning behind it. But obviously some of the London North Westerns don't. Got a signal box on the left-hand side here. I don't know if that's still in operation or if it's defunct now. Might all be part of Crewe PSB. Is it Crewe PSB? IECC? It's one of them, isn't it? Excuse me. There we go. We'll reset the vigilance. 125 miles an hour. Look at that. So the idea is we're going to get up to 125. Bob the old speed set button in there. Another Pendolino. Flipping out, they're regular service up here, aren't they? Obviously, at this point, you've only got the North Wales stuff. I think, is it everything apart from the Manchesters that come up here? I think it is. I mean, you've got 3 services from Birmingham to London an hour, haven't you? I think only 1 an hour, or is it 1 every 2 hours that carries on up through Crewe? No, it's 1 an hour, and then one goes to, is it Blackpool, and the other one goes to Edinburgh? So that's sort of every 2 hours, I think. I could be wrong. I used to know it, and now they've jigged the timetable round, and now I don't know it at all. It's good that we'll get a little bit of tilting in, isn't it? I'm hoping at some point they'll do the Trent Valley. I think it really would be nice for Dovetail to work on like the ability to merge routes together. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Feels very bouncy in this Pendolino, doesn't it? Jigging up and down. I do have the Pendolino improvement patch, which I mean, it's on Train Sim Community. I don't really know what it improves. I mean, I can't remember if like was all this beaten up and knackered before the textures. If so, that's a nice feature, because obviously the Train Sim Classic Pendolino is like it's just rolled off the production line. It's the same, it's one thing with the Voyager on this, it looks too new, doesn't it? Obviously the Voyagers are pushing, well, they're over 20 years old, aren't they? Hence why they've got a Voyager called Voyager 20. 220016, I think it is. Yeah, you know, that they, yeah. So it shouldn't look as immaculately, you know, there should be scuff marks, because it's just how it is when people work somewhere, you know, things get scuffed. Things get bumped, and, you know, the marks show up over time, and I think that would be nicer if they added that, but yeah, it's a little bit squeaky clean, the Voyager. Mind you, it's the same as this, like on the outside, the livery. Mind you, this is 2019, so none of these should actually have this livery at this point. They should all be white, really, shouldn't they? Maybe one of them for the launch of Avanti. As she says on the platform announcements, Avanti West Coast, very posh. But yeah, obviously Avanti came in December 2019. I wonder whether Avanti will have a rebrand. You know, because like, there's companies like Cross Country, Transpennine. Whoops, that is my phone going flying across the room. Sorry about that, everybody. Got no screen left, flipping heck. No, like Cross Country, Transpennine, Northern, Southern, Southeastern, they were all franchises anyway, weren't they? It was the Southeastern franchise. Whereas Avanti is sort of similar to Virgin Trains in that they're both brands that operate the West Coast franchise. So I wonder if they'll rebrand Avanti when it comes under government ownership. And it's just pure speculation. I just because it's a company name, isn't it? You know, it's the First Group Trenitalia sort of merge. Whereas under British Rail, you had trains operating over the Pennines that said Transpennine on the side of them. You know, and they were intercity cross country, weren't they? That ran intercity East Coast, intercity West Coast. So yeah, I do wonder, because like LNER is obviously, that's an old time brand, isn't it? Good if they brought it under LNWR. That'd be fantastic. What I am going to do is I'm going to get a photo of that, because I mean that is quite something, isn't it? Look at that! Right, we're going to have a, right, hide the overlay. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to move you to there and set that one as well, because that is just, wow. Right, back to it. Back again. Flipping heck, that's 3 miles. We're looking in front there. I thought the signals had all got a bit close together. It is nice to be able to operate this at 125 miles an hour. Obviously, last time we drove all the way up, it was in the 350, wasn't it? So we could only do 110. I do like how, even though it's, you know, it's what are we in now, 2025. So the Avanti franchise has been in for 6 years now, which, oh my lord, when did that happen? Where did 6 years go? They still use the VT 9 Mike 48, so we're obviously 9 Mike 48, but on the side of all the trains they still use the VT numbers. I'm surprised they never changed it to like AW. I think, do they come under VT in the timetable as well? I think they do. Because Cross Country's XC, Transpennines TP, Northern's NT, and East Coast, weirdly enough, it's still GN. Is it for GNER, or is it GR? Can't remember. Is it G something? GN or GR? One or the other. Even when it was National Express. We're powering away, aren't we? We'll be in London in no time at this rate. Although, of course, this is the Birmingham bus, which, as you may or may not know, is it's what I've heard it called numerous times by different members of Avanti staff. The Birmingham bus, the one that goes around through Wolverhampton, Birmingham, Coventry, all around there, because it stops a lot, doesn't it? In comparison to a lot of Avanti services that are, you know, some of them leave, how are we going to say, Watford. I don't mean Watford, some leave Warrington and the next stop London, aren't they? Like that one we saw flying through Crewe earlier. It's a long time, isn't it, that? Warrington to London. What if you needed a wee? I'm notoriously a nightmare on a long car journey. Right, here we go. Now, I can't remember how this performs in terms of braking, so we'll have a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. Slow down for the 115. I mean, that is perfect, isn't it? Just a little bit of step one. There we go. Speed set back on. Just stick at 115. Beautiful. I love the tilting up here. I think it's fantastic. I would like them to do the Trent Valley, because you do notice more tilting on the Trent Valley. Disused station, is it on the left there? Can't say I'd noticed that before. They are very, very comfortable trains, aren't they, Pendolinos? I mean, I've always liked a Pendolino, to be honest with you. I do like a Voyager more. Yeah, I know it's controversial, isn't it, that one? So obviously 110 or 125 if you can tilt. Which obviously we can, so we'll... It is a bit strange, isn't it? You'd think that obviously tilting on the West Coast has been a thing for so long. You'd think the new Hitachi trains would have been ordered with... You know, they'd have ordered them with tilting capabilities. Or not ordered Hitachis if Hitachi couldn't make it tilt. You know what I mean? Like... There we go. Back up to full speed. We'll just hover over that speed set button. Not seen a lot of 350s, have we, up Oh, hang on. Right, Stafford's are happening. 3 miles. Right, we'll have a bit of 2. Oh, we're getting the signals. Oh, speak of the devil. 350 going past. Hello. Right, braking 3. Right, hang on. So this literally is a red, isn't it, coming up now? I'm there braking for the 30, but actually I should be braking for the red, which, yeah, I'm going way too fast. Way too fast. Oh, hang on a second. Right, I think it's just cleared to a green, hasn't it? So we'll carry on slowing down for the 30. Must be one of these restricted signals where you have to be below a certain speed. Either that or we were waiting for something. You know, I do find it odd that these don't stop at Stafford. You know, you're going through at 30. I guess it must be something to do with the pathing. Right, we'll cruise through, and then as soon as it goes back up to 60, there we go. Right, full steam ahead. Excuse me. Obviously we're on greens, so we're laughing. Does feel a bit weird not stopping at Stafford, doesn't it? Through we go. I'm surprised they've never redone the junction here, like with these Avanti services going via Birmingham, just to, you know, sort of speed it up a little bit. Got the Trent Valley line going round to the left-hand side there. It does seem really bouncy, doesn't it, in this cab? You certainly don't get that when you're a passenger on a Pendolino. Very, very smooth trains. If anything, when I first went on one, I was a little bit disappointed because you just didn't get the same sensation of speed. I mean, when you're going down the East Coast on a Reka Mark 4s, you know, with a 91, you feel like you're going so fast. Same again on the East Coast with a 180. You know, we used to go down with Grand Central quite a bit when I lived in Brighouse. You feel like you're going so fast, whereas you just, because Pendolinos are so comfortable, they just sort of feel a bit effortless, and you don't really get that sensation of speed. Which is why I like a Voyager, because you do feel like you're going fast on a Voyager. Right, we're going to have to ease it back now, because we're going to end up speeding otherwise, aren't we? Just a little bit too fast there. So it's 90, but if you're in a multiple unit, you can do 125. Of which we are. Right, off we go. Let's see if we can get to 125. Motorway on the left there. On the left, above, up. I like the fact they put the road signs in as well, so you can clearly see it's the motorway. With the M6, that will it? Excuse me. Honestly, yeah, I apologise so much for that. It's, yeah, I'm not thrilled, but here we are. It's this time of year, isn't it? Flying up to Penkridge here. We're not quite at 125. Never mind. I bet this is impressive when you stood here. It probably makes the platform wobble, to be honest with you. What's this, Voyager? Flipping heck, not hanging about. That'll be doing 125 in the opposite direction. That's what, a closing speed of 250 miles an hour. Flipping fast, isn't it, when you think about it? When you actually look at this route, they have done such a fantastic job with it, haven't they? It's such a pretty route, which is ironic because it's not a pretty route. You know, it's quite a sort of naff route, really, when you think, isn't it? Through Wolverhampton and that sort of, it's slow. But they've done such a good job to bring it to life. It's probably where I'm trying to be with that one. You know, they really have done a good job of bringing it to life and just sort of, it just looks so realistic. The Train Sim World 6 routes really have come on. When you look at like the that one down in Kent, sort of down through Rochester and that, it just looks naff when you look round at the sort of scenery. It just looks terrible, whereas, you know, you've got this, it's so detailed. They really have come on. That West Cornwall local, oh good God, that were terrible. Right, so yeah, we're 5 miles from Wolves. What I might do is have a little bit of brake one, just to, you know, a nice smooth ride for the passengers. There we go, bit of speed set on. Happy days. Oh, hang on, we're slowing down for the 60. I'll have to, should we have a little bit more of that brake one? Probably better I'd do, haven't we? There we go. I mean, what, we're 3 miles away. We're not actually due in for 8 minutes, which I think we'll be able to do quite nicely. Oh, there we go, we've got the warning board for the 60. I think brake 1 will probably be okay. We might have to upgrade that to brake 2. There we go. There we go, ease off a little bit. The line joining from the right hand side in a minute from Shrewsbury. Or do we go round to the right because there's another line that goes off through somewhere else first? It's a real labyrinth around here and I don't really know it, to be fair. Oh, there you go, yeah, this is it. So the 60. There we go. So we're just plodding. It does just seem a bit odd, doesn't it? You know, we're sort of... It's slow. It's very, very slow. But it does mean that Birmingham gets a direct link to the West Coast Main Line. Like, the northern bit anyway, because otherwise they wouldn't, would they? Because they didn't used to run through to Euston, did they, many years ago? Didn't they do, like, Birmingham to Edinburgh and Glasgow, and then they did Wolverhampton to London Euston? They used to terminate at Wolverhampton, didn't they, the Pendolinos? Which might actually be where... Did they terminate there now, apart from the 1 hour? Like I say, it's just an area of the world I do not know an awful lot about. Here we go, we'll have a bit of braking. Seeing as I'm ignoring the signals. There we go, the line from Shrewsbury coming round from the right hand side here. Come up to that red nice and slow. I mean, there's no rush, is there, because we're a little bit early, so we might end up sat outside Wolverhampton. Just awaiting a platform. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, still got the red coming up, so we'll just take it nice and steady. I'm surprised up here there's no mention of the 10 miles an hour. There we go, right, we're stopped. Take it out of gear and we'll pop the DRA on. Just because we're at a red signal. Right, let's go and have a look down at Wolverhampton, make sure there's nothing. Could be because the route's not set yet. Where we're going, Wolverhampton platform 4. Is this platform 4? 9:29 London Euston. What's coming after that? The 10:45 London Euston. So this might not be for us. I mean, I literally cannot see any platform numbers. Do we not have them here? How do people know what platform they're on? Ah, platform 1. So that would stand to reason that was 2.
Service to London Euston.
Right, off you go.
Smethwick Galton Bridge, Birmingham New Street, Marston Green, and London
got
Euston.
the green.
Passengers intending to travel on this service, please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 4 for the 0929 London North Western Railway service to
Off he goes.
London Euston, which is ready to leave.
They really do get the sort of dispatch correct on this, don't they? So what are we? Out of here then, the 32, load passengers 45. Oh, we've got 15 minutes sat here. So we're the 9:45 London. Is there one there? We've got a 10:45 London. Maybe we're just not on the screens. Right, there we go. We've got the yellow. Flipping out, what's that noise? Platform 4. Got the nice theatre box above. Off we go. They are very, very slow, aren't they? Pendolinos. Like sluggish off the mark, but I think when you get up to higher speeds that they sort of come into their own, isn't it? So yeah, the Blackpools used to come round here, but now it seems like it's the Edinburghs and the Glasgows. So I wonder where the Blackpools go. Do those ones go down the Trent Valley now? I mean, at the minute, having a look, it doesn't seem like there's... they lost their service. They used to have one every 2 hours, didn't they? Doesn't seem like it's there anymore. I mean, maybe the demand wasn't there. Right, here we go, coming up to the red. So we'll stop right down the end because I imagine that's where they stop. 9/11, lovely. Lovely. There we go. Into neutral, doors open, DRA on. Beautiful stuff. Right, okie dokie. Let's have a little wander around because we can. People get it on and off. Yeah, lovely. I'm assuming we're accommodated on the platform. It's a lot of train, isn't it?
Service to Birmingham New Street. Calling at 3 for the 0936 West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham New Street.
Here we go. We'll pop the defib in. You know, I've never ever completed any of these. Do you get like a little medal when you've done it? Like a little ta-da! It's quite nice, this, isn't it? It looks lovely, Wolverhampton Station. I've never actually set foot off the train here. Right, we'll have a look down here, see if there's anything we can be messing about with. I can hear a turbo star. Hello! I love the green interior, I think that's fantastic. Why can't we... Oh, we can walk through here, that's fine.
Transport for Wales service to...
Right, oh hang on, this is a different bridge. Oh, we can't get over. Do we have to go all the way down? Can we only go up on this bridge? Oh, okay. Fair dues. Right, we'll go back down here. Doesn't the 170 sound fantastic? Just idling it, it sounds like a 170. Yeah, this game is getting better. I mean, it's taken 6 iterations of it to get it better. But yeah, definitely, you can see the improvements that have been made. Right. We're back in a little bit then. Rightio, so we are back. It's a couple of minutes before departure. We've got a Transport for Wales 150/2 and a pair of 153s coming in there, operating a service probably through to Shrewsbury, the Birmingham International through to Shrewsbury service. And yeah, we're more or less ready to go. That West Midlands 170 has left. A 350's gone past us as well, southbound. There's a pair of Voyagers that went past as well. It's a busy old station, Wolverhampton. They have a very regular service into Birmingham, don't they? But yeah, we're ready to go pretty much. We're just awaiting the signal to come out. And yeah, happy days. We'll be on the move again. Sandwell and Dudley, and of course Birmingham New Street. Our only stops there. It's oh, we can put F4 for boost mode. Wow! Or eco mode. Fantastic. I didn't realise you could do that. That's excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Right, okie dokie. So where are we here? Are we ready? We've got some platform staff that are ready to see us on our way. I mean, the answer is no, looking at it, but no, could do with getting that signal first of all, before we get too excitable. You watch, I'm going to put it in gear and it's going to be that massive clunk again. It doesn't do it on the Train Sim Classic one. I'm wondering what it is. There we go. Alright, signal. Lovely. Alright, doors are shutting. Off we go. Hold on tight, everybody. Oh, Voyager. Give him a little wave. Obviously, there was a time where these were both branded as Virgin Trains. It must have been, like, when you look at the old Virgin Trains network maps, there wasn't many places in the country where Virgin Trains didn't operate. Like, everybody knew Virgin Trains, and I mean, we've just heard the news that Virgin Trains are going to be taking some Eurostar paths, which is a little bit exciting, isn't it? We saw all the banners on Facebook up, which is yeah, it's going to be something a bit different, bit of competition for Eurostar. Excuse me. I still wonder why it's so slow out of here, because I wouldn't say this was any sharper than the railway viaduct at Leeds, where it's about 25, 30. You'd think they could up it to 25, wouldn't you? Unless unless it's structural and they're a bit worried, like having lots of trains. Obviously, this does have a lot of trains running over it, and Pendolino's 11 cars in particular will be very heavy. But yeah, you'd think that they'd, like for such a busy route. There must be a lot of money on this route between Birmingham and Wolverhampton. A lot of ticket sales. You'd think it would be within their interest to make this bit a little bit faster, wouldn't you? There we go. Up to speed. Well, up to 30 anyway. Just ease off a bit. Oh, it's a downhill gradient, so we might end up speeding accidentally. There we go, right, 75. I think that's about as fast as we're going to get for the rest of the journey, isn't it now? Go, go, go! A little bit of a kink in the track here, isn't there? What's that all about? I wonder if there actually is. Just to get us a bit further apart. It's weird when you think about it, how long this route is, yet there's only 11 stations. Obviously most of them are between, most of them other than Crewe. 10 of them are Stafford to Birmingham, aren't they? Right, powering along. I always find it weird that obviously the Pendolinos and Voyagers were ordered pretty much at the same time, weren't they? Yet the Pendolinos have got speed set. I don't believe that the Voyagers do. You'd imagine that they'd sort of spec them all fairly similar, wouldn't you? But apparently not. Fire, why are we speeding? Should we just ease off a little bit? There we go, try again. Don't want to be speeding, we'll be losing points. You know what points make? Here we go. So, I'm just going to ease off a little bit here. It's brake 1. I'm sure we'll be able to get down to 60 with brake 1. Got a little bit of time left until Sandwell and Dudley. A little bit more braking. Come on, let's slow down for the 60. Yeah, Wolverhampton to Birmingham, it really is slow, isn't it? Got no tilting speeds either round here. Take a chance, there we go. Right, off we go again. What's this now? Tipton? If I'm right with that. Wow, it is Tipton. Funky. Look at me. Cosley's down here as well, isn't it? Nope, 350 coming the other way, give him a little wave. Oh, it's just a single set. You don't get a lot of double sets round here, do you? You don't seem to see many on this route. I thought that there were a lot. There we go. So Sandwell and Dudley coming up here. You can see the nice long platform. Right, here we go. A little bit of braking. So the thing is, it's quite a long platform, isn't it? So we don't need to worry too much. Yeah, we're going to be late now. After all that time sat at flipping Wolverhampton. Apparently, and I don't know how true this is, but yeah, I was being told the other day about Sandwell and Dudley. Apparently the first train didn't stop. Like they had all the, you know, the dignitaries, the mayor and everything that were out, and a brass band, and they were all very excited. Back in intercity days, so we're going back like years and years and years and years now, aren't we? But yeah, apparently they'd something about, they didn't put it on the schedule card for the driver to stop, and so the driver went hurtling through, and they were all very excited about the first train. And I don't know how true it is, and it's just I find that, like, stuff like that quite funny, you know, where there's no accident, you know, it's just basically somebody's cocked up there. So long as, I mean, you don't like accidents where there's safety at risk, do you? Nobody likes that. That's always a very worrying thing to happen. But just a little faux pas like that, everyone, could you imagine? Everyone's really excited, brand new station, whoopee-doo, happy days, and then the train goes hurtling through. You can imagine everybody looking around confused like, hey? Was that meant to happen? Right, off we go. Right, off we go. Right, full steam ahead, Birmingham. We're in the last 10 minutes now, we can do this, people. And this is quite nice on the left here, isn't it? Like an old mill. Oh, hang on, it looks abandoned now. I thought these were like some old flats that they'd, you know, some new flats that they'd made out of an old mill. I thought that'd look really lovely. But I guess it did, yeah, it looks boarded up, doesn't it? So, yeah, I take that back. Coming round 65, nice and slow now into Birmingham. 170. Little wave. Oh, little 2-car as well. Brilliant. I was going to say probably not brilliant for the peak time commuters, but it's 10 o'clock, so peak time's over now, isn't it? It's very much off peak. It does make me laugh that, like, you see 8-car 350s going between Birmingham and Liverpool Lime Street, you know, on the route that goes this route up through Crewe, carry on to Liverpool. 8-car 350s, like many years ago before it was, you know, electrified in places. One of my colleagues at work, a driver who used to work back when it was Central Trains, tells the story of a single 153, just a single carriage 153. On a Birmingham to Liverpool service through Wolverhampton. You can't imagine that now. There'd be absolute uproar if they just sent a single carriage 153. You know, and he says, yeah, he says that were just normal. He says you'd take a 153 and occasionally a 156 or something like that. You know, back when it was Central Trains, the early days, of course. So don't forget the 350s, sort of, they were ordered under Silverlink, weren't they? But before that, could you imagine if you're there waiting for your train into Birmingham and just a 153 rocks up, you'd be livid. It'd leave a lot of people on the platform flipping it. Like going into work on a skateboard. Got the depot there. There you go. Oh, no yellow signal. Voyager. Oh, I do like a Voyager. Cross-country drivers probably thinking, why is the Avanti driver waving to me? We don't speak to each other. I mean, I like I say, I'm not a train driver. I would like to think that everyone just... Because like buses, when I'm driving my preserved bus, every bus driver, no matter what, just waves at you. You know, they well, not every bus driver, obviously you do get one every now and then that doesn't. But the vast majority of bus drivers will all wave at you because, you know, it's the sort of, we all do the same job, you know, we look after one another. Whereas, yeah, I'd like to think that would be how it works on the trains, you know, everyone just sort of waves to each other. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? It's what we like to think of. Coming into the tunnel now into Birmingham. Heck, there's a right fog on in here, isn't there? Oh, there we go. See, I don't like the light in here. I wish they'd find a way of sorting that. Right, we'll just keep slowing down a little bit more. We're going to have to brake a little bit more. We're going to have to brake a lot more if we want to slow down for the 10 mile an hour. An interesting pattern on the roof of the tunnel, isn't it? Coming in platform 1, so we'll be... a little bit more braking, otherwise we're going to be speeding. I love the noise coming in here, the dum 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 dum. I think it sounds fantastic. It's right pain, isn't it, coming down this hill into Birmingham. It's a slight hill. There's brake, coast, brake, coast, brake, coast. Oh, hang on. Speeding. I came in here the other day with the Voyager. That could be the Voyager that overtook us at Wolverhampton. Why, see, it looks ridiculous. They really have not got the lighting right round here, have they? I mean, why is the Voyager foggy, but then past it is clear? It just looks very, very odd. I hope this is a flipping yellow signal. Okay, that actually looks really, really good. Now we're under the tunnel. Now we're under the station canopy. It looks fantastic. Now the light sort of... It just... Yeah, it looks brilliant, but... It didn't beforehand. Flipping heck. Right, we'll come right down to the end. That'll do. Right, there we go. Stop, stop, stop. Doors open, into neutral. Right, well, there we go. That is where we're going to leave it for today, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed today's episode of Train Sim World 6. If you have, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated. And if you haven't already, do make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss out on any future episodes. Besides that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody! Goodbye for now.